Hey everyone, I'm MLD, and today I'm pulling back the curtain on how I actually handle UGC creation from start to finish. We are going to cover everything from the initial shoot to the editing workflow that turns long sessions into shareable content without any stress. A few months ago, I proved that you can land your first paid UGC deal within a week if you follow a few simple, actionable steps. Basically, UGC is just creators like you making authentic videos that show off a brand's product in a natural, organic way. The goal isn't a polished commercial, but content that feels authentic while still hitting the specific points in a brand's brief. To get started, you absolutely need a portfolio, so if you don't have brand work yet, just shoot a few mock clips using items you already own. The point of a mock portfolio isn't to trick anyone, but to show brands your unique vibe and your capability to produce quality content. Brands hire based on consistency, so make sure your portfolio reflects the specific style of content you want to get paid to create. Once your portfolio is ready, start reaching out to brands directly by finding their contact info on their websites or Instagram bios. When you write your pitch, keep it short, personalize it, and always include a link to your work along with a couple of ideas for their product. If you're feeling stuck, use tools like ChatGPT to help you draft your first email, but always add your own touch so it sounds like a real human. If direct email feels a bit too intimidating, you can use creator marketplaces like Keepers or Tribe to find gigs that match your profile. These platforms are great because they handle the briefs, payments, and legal support for you, which makes the whole process much smoother for beginners. When you finally land a deal, take the creative brief very seriously because it contains all the requirements the brand needs for their ads. Look out for specific requests like good lighting, clear audio, and the exact timing for product close-ups because those details are non-negotiable. If you are just starting out, don't worry about expensive gear, because your phone is more than enough to capture high-quality footage. A simple, compact tripod is arguably the most useful investment you can make for your kit since it makes on-the-go shooting so much easier. When I need a more polished look for a brand, I use a camera with a flip-out screen, which is essential for framing yourself correctly. For audio, a wireless lavalier microphone is a game changer because it clears up background noise and makes your voice sound professional. Natural lighting is always ideal, but if you're filming indoors, a simple, affordable ring light works perfectly for close-up shots. Before you hit record, always create a loose storyboard or shot list so you know exactly which scenes you need to capture. Planning ahead prevents that awkward feeling on set where you realize you completely forgot to record a required product close-up. Now, let's talk about the part everyone hates, the editing process, which can easily take hours if you're doing it all manually. I used to spend way too much time in traditional editing apps until I discovered Vizard, which completely changed my workflow. Instead of hunting through hours of raw footage for the best moments, Vizard uses AI to auto-detect the highlights for me. I just import my long-form video, let the AI scan it, and it instantly generates multiple short clips that are ready for TikTok or Reels. What I really love is that it's an end-to-end solution, so it handles everything from finding the viral cuts to scheduling the posts. After I approve a batch of clips, I can let the AI handle the posting based on my content calendar, saving me the trouble of manual uploads. While other editors are great for one-off manual effects, they don't offer the smart AI-driven cropping logic that makes Vizard so effective. Vizard hits that perfect sweet spot of being powerful enough to manage a workflow but easy enough to use without feeling like a studio pro. My actual process is simple. I import the footage, let the AI generate variations, and then I just go in to fine-tune the clips I like. I always make sure to add captions to my videos because most people are going to watch on mute, and you need that text to stand out. For the visual look, I usually add a bit of warmth to the tones and tweak the contrast to make the product textures really pop. Whenever possible, I try to record my voiceover before I shoot the video, which makes syncing everything together so much faster. Once the clip is ready, I export in multiple aspect ratios like 9:16 for Reels or 1:1 for the feed, and Vizard automates those batch exports. Recently, I had a hair care ad that I was dreading, but I threw the raw footage into Vizard and had ready to post clips within minutes. It saved me hours of tedious work and allowed me to get the content live on a schedule that actually worked for my audience. UGC is totally accessible, but it really comes down to having the right consistency and a workflow that doesn't burn you out. Grab your phone, a cheap tripod, and some decent audio gear, and you'll be ahead of most people just by starting today. If you want to scale your content, try adding a tool like Vizard to your toolkit to handle the heavy lifting of clipping and posting. If you try this workflow, definitely drop a comment or tag me because I love seeing you guys level up your content game. Let me know which feature of this workflow saved you the most time, and don't forget to subscribe for more breakdowns next week.